What's going on, guys? What's going on, everybody? What's going on, Tide Squad? What's going on? So, Vince Carter is getting his jersey retired by the Brooklyn Nets. Now, at the time, before the Brooklyn Nets were actually called the Brooklyn Nets that we have that team today, they were the New Jersey Nets. And I'm going to say this. This is well deserved for Vince Carter. This is a good decision by the Brooklyn Nets because we know that Vince Carter started his career in Toronto and played with Tracy McGrady, um, his cousin, and then got traded to the New Jersey to the Brooklyn Nets and had a really good career. He played for the Atlanta Hawks, the Sacramento Kings, the Dallas Mavericks, all the teams, the Phoenix Suns, all the teams that Vince Carter been on his 20, I think 22 career or 21 career that he had in the NBA is amazing. It's amazing because he's a Hall of Fame. He's probably going to be a Hall of Famer, a Hall of Famer, and um, this is this is really good. Like Vince Carter had a amazing career as a player. I can say that. I can say that. But the other thing is that Vince Carter won the 2000 slam dunk competition. We all remember when I think there's like clips that there are video clips of Vince Carter saying it's over for his last dunk at the slam dunk competition. He won the slam dunk competition. And now he's getting his jersey retired with the Brooklyn Nets. I do think Toronto Raptors should consider on having Vince Carter's jersey retired in Toronto. I definitely think that. I definitely think that you should also retire Kyle Lowry's jersey, DeRozan's jersey in Toronto as well once their careers are done because they're having amazing careers. But I know I'm getting off topic there. Um, but with Vince Carter, like we know that he's possibly going to be a Hall of Famer soon. Um, he won the 2000 slam dunk competition. He did. Here's the thing, guys, is that you don't have to have a good career and win a lot of championships. Like when we look at player NBA players that don't have championships, like the Tracy McGrady's, like the Vince Carters, like the Charles Barkley. You don't have to win a champ. I think basically for we look at certain players that have championships already, and we look at the greats like LeBron James, like Steph Curry, but we don't talk about the NBA players that had successful careers that didn't win a championship, like Iverson, like Vince Carter, like Tracy McGrady, Penny Hardaway, like the list just goes on and on. But with Vince Carter getting his jersey retired, Vince Carter, I'm just going to say that it's well deserved that he's getting his jersey retired. I definitely think, Vince Carter, if he won a ring in the NBA, I think his career would be totally different. I definitely think his career would be totally different, but like we need to start we need to start looking at players that really don't have a chance that had good careers that didn't win a championship because we talk about the Shaqs, we talk about Kobe, we talk about the great Kobe Bryant, we talk about Shaq, we talk about LeBron and how many rings those players have. But at the end of the day, we should talk about the players that attribute to that don't have a ring that try to win a championship is what I'm trying to say. It's try to win a championship because winning a championship in the NBA, I think this is just my opinion. I think it's hard to do. It's hard to do in the NBA to win a championship. Because we don't talk about certain players that don't have championships. Like we don't talk about AI, we don't talk about Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady, those players that had good careers and awesome careers. We bring up championships a lot, like who has the most championships. We don't talk about certain guys like that and like a Vince Carter or Iverson or Tracy McGrady. Um, we don't talk about that, but but a new doc is coming out. A new doc is coming out, and it's the starting five. So this doc is going to be a documentary about the starting five. So the starting five players that are going to be followed in this doc will be Jimmy Butler, Sabonis, Jason Tatum, LeBron James, and Anthony Edwards. I think this will be a good doc. I think this will be a good doc because we get to see what goes behind the scenes. We get to see what goes behind the scenes. I do think this is going to be kind of like what the NFL did, but this is going to be on Netflix. So I definitely think this is going to be like what the NFL did, like making a receiver documentary where they followed Jeffrey Jefferson, um, Saint Brown, um, George Kittle, Debo, like Netflix, like the NFL is doing. Like we saw I talk about quarterbacks, like when they follow Kirk Cousins, Patrick Mahomes, those kind of players. I think this is a start of a new doc where we get to see in where we get to go behind the scenes and see what the NBA players do because I'm going to bring this up. I'm going to bring this up. And this is going to be a fact. We all we all know that at the end of the day, these basketball players are human. Everybody's human. So we get to see what these players do on their off days and on their off days and how they compare in, to get ready for games. I do think this is interesting, but I'm excited for this doc to come out. I'm excited for this doc to come out. We just have to remember that these players are human too, guys. These NBA players are human too. Everybody's human, so everybody's human. So I think we're going to get to see like behind the scenes in this doc of what Jimmy Butler, Sabonis, Anthony Edwards, LeBron, and Tatum do on and off days, and to compare for the season and hear that. So I think with Netflix doing this, I think is a good idea, and with the NBA doing this, like it's probably going to be like the docs, like the receiver doc, like the redeem doc that Netflix have, like the dream, like the last dance that we got with Michael Jordan in the Bulls, like the receiver and quarterback doc that we got from the NFL, and the redeem doc that we got in that we seen, and now we're getting a starting five doc with these five players that are in the league. Um, Will this be a trend? We do not know. We do not know, but it's going to be interesting to see this doc. And so Derrick Rose has been waived by the Memphis Grizzlies. We know that he was the youngest MVP, the youngest MVP in the NBA in 2011. We know that he played for the New York Knicks, played for the Detroit Pistons, played for the Bulls, got drafted by the Bulls, played for Utah, played for the Knicks, played for my Cavs. Derrick Rose has been ever since. Here's the thing: if Derrick Rose never got injured, I think he would be one of the top players, and he would have a championship by now. I think he would have a championship right now, and I think that injury, like I know injuries play a part, but I think that injury, when he got injured, um, I think if he never got injured, like we would possibly see like a different Derrick Rose, a different Derrick Rose, because if he didn't get injured, I would say Rose would Derrick Rose would probably have another MVP, probably have a championship by now, because when he was with the Bulls, he was the youngest MVP. And I would have to put Derrick Rose in that goal discussion. You would have to put Derrick Rose in the goal discussion with point guards like a Penny Hardaway, like a Steph Curry, like a Kyrie Irving, um, a Isaiah Thomas, the great Isaiah, uh, the bad boys, the bad boy Detroit Pistons, Isaiah Thomas. Like you're going to have to put D Rose in that conversation. Um, but he has got waived um by the Memphis Grizzlies. It's going to be interesting to see if he gets on another NBA team. It's going to be interesting to see. But guys, sub if you're new and never give up your dreams. And I hope all of you guys are safe out there. And stay blessed, everybody, and peace.